Yeah, Lucio, my name's not Pam, and I'm sorry if this is really whispery and that. It's just everyone else in my house is asleep right now, and I don't want to bother them. So, back to the video. I'm going to be talking about adopts. If you don't know what an adopt is, it's basically a character design when you're purchasing it that someone else made, and then you purchase it and you use it as your own. I feel the word adopt just kind of humanizes it and makes it seem like the character design is alive and you're adopting them and shaping them and using them in your stories as your own. Basically like how you adopt a child and you raise it up and use it as your own child, you know. There are a couple ways to get adopts. The main one is purchasing it just flat out. There's a flat rate and you get the adopt once you pay for it. The second one is drawing to adopt, which is called a DTA. They're all sort of cliche abbreviations, and what you do is that it's typically in a contest form where everyone draws the character that's being offered and the winner then gets the adopt that did like the best drawing, or the best drawing with a good description of the character and that sort of thing. The one that I see the most is probably OTA, which is offer to adopt. Offer to adopt is just basically what it is. It's a bidding war. You can either use money or you can use drawings and say, oh, I'll offer you 2 full bodies. Then someone will raise that and say, I will give you 3 full bodies and $3 or something like that. So there's all sort of different systems of how you can get adopts. There's one final one which is called a gotcha. In that case, it's like a randomly generated slot machine where there's a whole selection of characters and you pay to roll, and whichever number it rolls on, you get that adopt. And then it's more money if you want to auto buy, which is just means that you're choosing the one you want out of the batch of adopts. So getting adopts is fairly easy. It's mainly just like picking out which ones that you want, because there's so many different forms, like it's all different characters, and obviously, but at the same point you also have to know what to look out for, because sometimes people there's 2 different types of adopts that I think in my head. I think of base adopts and hand-drawn adopts. Hand-drawn adopts, basically just everything is originally from the artist, and it's originally from the artist and it's all made by them, all the ideas and everything. Base adopts is when this is typically seen in gotchas where it's one base, meaning like it's one form of a character, then they color it in different ways. I personally don't like these. I can understand why people want them for coloring practice and all that, but at the same point I just find it really sad. It's the same thing to me as someone continuously not drawing hands. It's just not getting that practice in, and you'll never get better at art if you continuously use bases, you know? And why I personally like adopts is not just the system of it, because I really like connecting with people and seeing what their creative minds can do, because I love adopts so much because they're so different from what I would do and what I would create, and then I could just snatch them up and just design them and make them my own, I like that a lot. And then also what I really like about it is just the variety, because like I said earlier, there's so many different designs they have. There's animals, there's people, there's humanoids, there's TV heads, it's just, when you look at a design and you just think of it in your head, it's not the same thing as someone actually doing it. And when you see someone actually being really creative about it, I find that really special, and I love just to take that and use it and be able to draw it myself and kind of form the character, because a lot of the times they just give you the character's design and don't really tell you what the character is about. So I like taking that character and transforming it into my own, drawing it in my style and doing my own thing with them. I hope this video was a little bit more informative about adopts, and if you didn't know anything about it, then I guess hopefully this was helpful. This is going to be the end of this video. It's a little shorter, so hopefully someone's here at the end, and if you are, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!